some young broke dude.
As my dad says, I suffer from poor choices. He signed me up on here to make sure he can decide with who I am going out. We both agree on the following. Pizza is best with a really thin crust and lots of cheese. Please don't show yourself topless. Early morning gym and yoga sessions are greater than late night sessions. Netflix is greater than going out. Actually, he made me write this. Oh, and men in uniform make me very happy. And Dad too, because men in uniform are rumored to have a proper job.
Stop acting sick and get back to class. If I have to come get you from school, the consequences will be far worse than whatever you're hiding from. Love, Dad. Okay.
I've been demoted at my job because I was having a conversation with a female who doesn't have kids about how I cried when I found out my son had been masturbating. He had used a condom to do it and had left it on the floor, and I found it. I picked it up and my fucking grandchildren were in my goddamn hands. So yes, I cried. They said my conversation was inappropriate. Had I been talking about a naked homeless man standing on the corner with his dick out beating it, then yeah, I could see how that could be inappropriate. But I was referring to my child. I feel that my demotion is unfair, and I worked my ass off for what I had and was great at it. Your thoughts?
You may not get a ride to work, by the way. Dad said you were arranging a ride with your friend, possibly?
I understand if you guys don't want to give me a ride. Thank you for telling me.
It kinda misses the point.
I had arranged it before to go with him. It's a 35-minute walk.
I hope you think about why you were walking in that 35 minutes. I'm sure you'll be courteous and let your friend know you have other transport.
Hey, where the fuck you at? Huh? Hello? Why do you not answer my phone calls? I'm taking your phone when you come home because you're not answering me. Sometimes I don't love you. If you don't answer me, I'm kicking you out of the house. Hello?
So today the school board sent my ex-husband a letter saying that if our kids didn't get their vaccinations soon, they would be expelled. He's been calling all day about it. This is why I divorced him. Should I block his number?
Jesus Christ. Great, my dad is making me do his work for him and it needs to be done tonight and I had plans. What kind of work? He's making me paint someone's dog for a commission he was assigned to, too. Bro, that's his job? I know, right? I need to finish Milo's eyelids, clean my room, and also I gotta spend time with my nan because she's up here from Florida again. What the heck? I'll talk to you later. He's gonna yell at me.
My daughter just sent this image to the family group chat. She shortly deleted it, but it's saved on my device automatically. What does it mean? It seems to be an apple, but I'm worried it has anti-Christian undertones. Are any other parents finding strange images on their children's phones? Please help.
Okay, gay marriage is legal, weed is legal. When is it gonna be legal to whoop these badass kids? Whoop they ass 2020. Ha 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 ha.
Know what? Next time you want to go somewhere with me shopping or whatever, don't ask. You don't need to use my coupons and discounts and waste my time if you're gonna act like this to me.
All I'm saying is I'd appreciate it if you respected my boundaries. If I don't want to tell you where I was, I don't have to tell you. If I say, hey, I have a thing, and I don't mention what that thing is or don't want to talk about it, I would appreciate you respecting that and not trying to pry.
Please don't come over tomorrow.
Wow.
My older kids are 8 and 6, and they already know that no one is allowed to inject them with anything unless mommy or daddy's there. I do talk to them about vaccines when the topic comes up. Remember the swine flu hysteria? In some schools, they were vaccinating kids, so my kids told me that they would kick, bite, scream, and make hell if someone tried to vaccinate them. Kids are so smart.
There is no need to get frustrated at every single thing that does not go right in your life. You're only hurting yourself and others even more. Bye.
Just fuck you, the layer and dirty whore ever has mourned.
Please do not text me anymore. You're an abusive person that does not see the fault in them, but decides to blame everyone else but themselves. You're a deluded person. I'm ashamed that I call you Dad.
But don't get ashamed to call you the dirty whore.
I wish you good luck in your future, but this is the last time I'm ever contacting you or letting you contact me.
Okay, so who is he hanging out with? I have him back on GPS so that I make sure he is in class since he botched up last semester. He's been hanging out late and staying over somewhere other than his apartment last night. He giving you any info?
He didn't have class today, and I know he was hanging out with someone last night, but he didn't tell me who.
Friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, gamer?
Don't be talking shit about my husband, so you don't get shit then.
I just don't think it's fair how you came at me about my finances like that after me not asking for a single penny back, paying all my bills in full statements on time, and keeping my credit high. Now after waking up early to do you a favor before my 9 hours closing shift, you say that to me and wonder why I feel the way I do.
I wonder how much I did for your ass since you've been born. When I get home, I will text you a list, then you can talk. Other mommies out there, I need advice. So basically what I've been doing in the house over the past few months is implementing a farting/flatulence ban in the main parts of the home. I use the spare bathroom for the 2 kids to go into when they need to fart and clean it every other day. If they need to pass gas at the dinner table, they have to go there. And if they're in their bedroom, they have to go down to the downstairs bathroom as well. Sometimes on occasion I'll FaceTime them to make sure they're doing it in the proper place. I just really believe it's super unhygienic to pass gas. Close family believes my methods are strange, but excuse me for not wanting airborne fecal matter around our sitting room and kitchen. Just wondering if anyone else does this. I feel like it should be a fairly common household rule. Think this is a little strange, sorry. Everyone farts all the time. It's not unhygienic. It's a normal bodily function that you can't control always. Believe me, there's way worse things flying through the air than your child's fart. Do you even have kids? I'm just giving you actual advice because it's ridiculous. Don't comment if you aren't experienced with being a parent.
You're just like your dumbass mother. All you care about is money. What about me? What about the time we spent together?
We never spent any time together because all you cared about was crack and hookers. Please stop messaging me. I will call the police.
What a bitch. Never again will I spend a dime on you. I'm calling your grandmother to tell her how disgusting you are to me. I hope your business fails and you never get another customer. Then you'll come running back and begging me for money. And I'll tell you no. Piece of shit, I wish you weren't born.
I'm gonna call the police. Leave me alone.
That's great, sweetheart. If you want me in your future, I guess you'll ask, because that's up to you. Imagine how fucked up your life would be if you would have been molested, neglected, or sold. Just a little perspective. I don't know what's so wrong in your life because you never talk to me. I get that I can't fix anything, but I'm not a total piece of shit that doesn't care. That's how you treat me, and if you think everything wrong in your life is my fault, have a fucking blast with that stupid shit. Just saying.
I can't believe I'm texting you this, but your father wants you to go and get a DNA test to find out if he's your father or not. Well, hopefully he's not. You would know that better than anyone.
I know you think this is funny, but the demons coming from masturbation is actually true. Don't laugh at it. Do you need to start researching what you know and what you don't know? But you have to stop putting guard down using the Lord's name in vain. I'm just so beside myself. This is not who I raised. Never. It's not funny.
Furious mom demands Tesco removes weird Valentine's Day cards for children. Nicola was horrified to see a large selection for sale in the Tesco Superstore in Plymouth and believes anyone who sends a child a card needs locking up as it's not normal.
He's probably in love with me. Maybe I'll give in. I should be happy like you said that I have a stalker. Does not mean you have to give in, but at least it lets you know that you are beautiful and that there's still men out there that can chase you. Yeah, I should let every man rape me. I should wear a big rape me sign.
The other dude who's coming tomorrow is an anti-vaxxer. He, his wife, and 4 kids are moving to Houston since they can't get into public schools in California. Stoked to spend the weekend with them. And the worst part is he's not anti-vaxxing for health reasons. It's because he doesn't like the government telling him what he can and can't do with their bodies. Sure, I get that. It's kind of like abortion or suicide or drugs, seatbelts in a sense. But there's also really a solid science behind it. He's basically taking a grudge against the government on his kids. Smart, successful lawyer, but stubborn and selfish. Drives a Porsche.
This is crazy. I was bullied into getting the flu shot when I was pregnant and it did not go well. I went to an appointment alone, which I never ever did. Within 3 to 5 minutes of the flu shot, my heart rate shot up. Uriah's heart rate shot up even higher. I had to stay for a few hours to make sure both of us were stable. It was terrifying. I'll never know if his vision problems or learning disabilities were caused by the events that unfolded that day. I'll never know, which means I'll always blame myself.
There is a big packet for you. What did you order, daughter? There's another FedEx parcel too. Shall I check what is in it? There is another check for $1,500. You are falling into the same trap as Mummy. I'm going to take this check to the cops tomorrow.
No, please don't open my parcels. I'll come get it. Thank you.
No, it has to come to you then. It's come to my address. I will deal with it.
Hey, just a heads up. When you guys come in, you might meet my boyfriend that Baba knows about. And no, I'm not kidding. Heads up, your dad and I don't agree on almost anything, so I think unless you're looking to marry this guy, I'm not in the mindset of meeting him. I believe you date in order to find your mate, not just to hang out with someone. Your dad might hang out with women for fun, but I don't. Sorry if that hurts your feelings. It doesn't. Just come get me closer to 5 then.
I'm getting accessibility resources at school. They need documentation. And since I have to wait until I'm home to get the autism screening, they said my anxiety and depression will suffice.
You don't have anxiety and you're not depressed. I told you those things are overdiagnosed, just like the autism. I'm not contacting those people.
I need the documentation and I'm under 18.
Nope. What resources are you even getting? Just get it together.
Mom, please, can you cooperate?
Have a good night, baby. I pray you feel better when you wake up.
Please help! My ex is planning on taking our oldest son, he's 7, to get an MMR tomorrow. I'm going to go in and cancel the appointment, but if he goes there and gets it done behind my back, I have work and I'm going to try and leave to be there for it, but don't think I'll be able to. Do you know how I can detox that? My son has 3 younger sisters and I'm also worried about them. I live in PA if that helps. Appointment has been cancelled. I'm just worried about him showing up and the appointment slot still being available.
My parents would lock me out of the house every summer from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. until I got a job. I had no money and no car, so I just walked almost 2 miles to a park and read under a tree.
That sounds horrific.
I was a teen. My dad watched The Sopranos at this time and kinda conflated me with AJ. A lot of my week depended on what AJ did on the most recent episode. I didn't find this out until I watched The Sopranos for the first time last month. He was literally LARPing as Tony Soprano. I need therapy now.
Did you know that if you go anti-vax hard enough, sometimes you circle all the way back to inventing vaccines?
As seen on Facebook, what a concept.
I am not anti-vax, but I understand why some parents do not want those chemicals in their children's bodies. I think instead of chemical shots, the doctor should give a small piece of the virus so the body can build natural immunity, like the chickenpox playdates we had as kids.
No, the Gap is a much better job. You were going to the Gap at 10 a.m., that's it.
Why? I love pizza. I find working in the kitchen. I like cooking, you know that.
It is not a kitchen, it is not cooking. Gap is much better work environment and flexible hours.
I look at the job, it says cook.
There is no cooking at Pizza Hut.
Yes, it is.
You are going to the Gap at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Not another word about it or you will lose your phone, car, and computers. I will erase your phone first.
Zach got kicked out of school in New York today. His friends made him this card to tell them how much they will miss him. He is a healthy boy whose parents have studied vaccine safety and efficacy and made the decision to not vaccinate him. There are thousands like him. This is their punishment.
Do you have that on with volume? Where did you get gum? Do you want to record? Answer me. Turn sideways. Do on mine. Do you have that on with volume? Emma, where did you get gum?
My son, the vegetarian. If he knew it was real meat, he would never forgive me. So, hey, chicken and steak for lunch, D-boy. Needs to be pink. I am contacting the doctor and make an appointment with her about your self-harming start. You cut yourself with a pencil sharpener's blade, disappeared from your math box where the rulers are. You were going to send to mental hospital directly. That is an immediate action the doctors do. You are dangerous for your sister and I and yourself. I am very tired and angry seeing your arms and legs all the time with those scar marks. It is better for all of us you go to where you belong to. Mental hospital. Tell me, where did you hide that fucking pencil sharpener's blade now? You didn't loose that sharpener. You took the blade out and hiding somewhere I cannot find.
Where are you? I thought you had work at 3.
Was asked to go in early. I can't answer my phone.
You were just in Albertsons. You went to McDonald's.
I just stopped and got a 4-piece nugget from McDonald's.
You will finish the fridge, freezer, and anything else I ask you to do and clean your room before bed.
Why are you getting mad for literally no reason? I was working on the fridge today. You guys said it didn't matter because we couldn't move them anyway.
Here's a picture of my son Dylan. Dylan is 11 years old and thinks that it's okay to pick on and hurt his little sister, who is 6 years old, so Dylan is now standing in the corner. I don't know if any of y'all know Dylan, but if you do or if your kids do, please make sure your kids see this picture of him standing in the corner because he cannot behave and has to be treated like a baby. How am I supposed to beat him when he's almost as big as me? It's not going to help anything anyways. I can't hurt him.
We never talked about flight information. I can't miss school.
School is pointless and meaningless. Family is the only thing that matters now. You're gonna miss everyone. This is a major family event. You can't miss it.
I'm sorry, I have to do what's best for me.
Best for you? That's super selfish. Hey, son.
Yeah, Dad?
Oh, good. I didn't know whether you were home or not. Can I get your help with something?
What's that?
I got these terrible aching plantar warts on the bottom of my feet, and I can't reach them to get them dealt with. You mind grinding them off and putting this cream on them? The doctor said it would help get rid of them.
Ew, Dad, that's disgusting.
What do you mean? You're my son and I'm your father. This shouldn't be a big deal.
Scraping warts off your feet? That's gross. No.
What? After all I've done for you, you can't do me this one favor?
All you've done for me.
If it weren't for me, you'd have never been born, let alone live this long with me feeding you and clothing you and putting a roof over your head. Please, son, help me with this one little thing.
I'd really rather not.
All right, son, I'm not asking again. I need help with this one small favor, and if you don't get up right this instant, get downstairs, grab a pumice stone, and start scrubbing these goddamn warts off the soles of my feet. I'll be changing the Wi-Fi password, so it's no more video games for you.
Oh my god, Dad, come on.
Not only that, but I'll take away all your cell phone privileges, and I'll put a lock on your bedroom door so you can only come out when I let you.
Just because I won't scrub your feet?
Not just because you won't scrub my feet, it's the principle of the thing, son. When I ask you for help, I don't expect complaints and objections. I expect you to say yes, sir, and get to business. This lack of respect and motivation is not how I raised you to be.
Fine, I'll help.
That's better.
Hope you know you're the worst.
Keep on carrying on like that, and I'll get you to help shave my back next.